Thank you. Thank you very much. So, what I wanted to do is chat a little bit. How do everybody? How y'all doing today? Goodness gracious. Hey, Jesse, thank you for coming in here. Oh, I just dropped my book. Well, it's going to be a good live then, isn't it? Because I dropped something. This is unexpected, crazy pop up live. But y'all, I felt so good this morning. I just wanted to share a little bit about, hey, Rebecca, I just wanted to share a little bit about what I'm doing and what I have done to be able to help myself, help heal myself. So I wanted to share with y'all some of the benefits that are going on. Good morning, Jan. Thank you. I just put my face on, did a little straightening on the hair, Jan. And hey, Marcus, I'm glad everybody is rolling in. Good morning, Scotty. How are you all? I'm drinking some caffeine courage, y'all. Some caffeine courage. Mm, it's for your day. Now, if I didn't spill it all over myself, you could tell there's a little sticker down here at the bottom that says Lazy Days Ahead. And they gifted me that cup. It's so good. I am feeling better, Sally. I am better. Hey, Devil Dog. Hoorah. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm on two different platforms today, and I'm going to be switching around a little bit. I'm so glad that everyone is here because I wanted to share some benefits of a couple of ointments, or at least one particular ointment, an oil infused ointment that has helped me with so many different things. It really has. And I'm glad that people are popping in. That's wonderful. So, what I did, I have done some research, as you do need to do research when you're thinking about all of your various herbs and things that you do. Well, hey, Country Hustle, good morning. I'm glad you're here. Cooking at Pam's Place. Thank you, sweetheart. She is such a good advocate and a wonderful contributor to all the things that I'm doing. But what I have done, I wanted to show you some facts first. And this is not just my opinion, this is facts. Hey, Jesse's girl. I'm glad to see you, sweetie. It's not just my opinion. However, in any of when you start talking about healing yourself naturally and healing yourself through herbs or oils or salves or anything like that, you really do need to do your research because there are people that are allergic to various ointments. I happened to do some research and realized that I'm allergic or could be, or it could interfere with my thyroid medicine as far as lemon balm and lemongrass, natural flavors like that. Who would have thought? Who could have thunk it? I would have never thought that. I can tell you that. I would have never thought that in 100 years that lemon balm would make me feel bad, but it does. So I'm going to just go ahead and say what I've been doing. I've been talking to my friends and my buddies, and I've had a bunch of different requests for me to share with you how I have helped heal myself. Now, we know that I have psoriatic arthritis, right? Hey, Black's Tropical. I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. You are amazing. So I've had, excuse me, that's a lingering cough, y'all. And once you get a cough in this house, I keep one for quite some time. Hey, Karen, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, what's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? There's two different devices, y'all, Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to try not to get too squirrely, too distracted, but I can't make any promises. So I've had some of my family and friends and some of you ask me, Anne, what is it that you're doing? Yeah, we're healing one person at a time. That's right. So I thought, well, I could come and share with my friends that might help you be able to make your own. You can do this. You are smart enough to do this on your own. And so, what I've been using, one, castor oil, big deal. Not internally, because I can't take the taste of castor oil, not one little bit. Externally, yes, yep, I am. I'm talking about natural healing, devil dog. And the castor oil that I have been trying is it's cold pressed, hexon free, very well sourced castor oil. Now, our skin is our biggest filter, right? Our skin is a huge filter. And so anything that you put on your skin can go internally. And for, gosh, almost a year now, at least 6 months, I've been using castor oil navel pulling. Put 3 or 4 drops in your navel. I put a little bit on my liver because I've had some pancreatic issues and some liver issues, and procrastinating makes it sound like, oh, no, 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 no. No, and no natural herbs like that, devil dog. Yeah, it's natural, but not quite that natural. Castor oil is amazing. It is. It has helped in my sleep pattern. I mean, old ladies wake up a whole bunch of times at night, right? We wake up during the night. Digestive issues. The older that you get, the more digestive issues that you begin to have. I have had swelling around my knee that has helped me. Hey, G Mama Grows and Troy, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Vicky, so tickled to have y'all here, and Susan. So, castor oil has been a staple in my life, and I can testify to myself how it has helped, or to you about myself, how it has helped me, because it has helped me with digestion. It has helped me with my sleep pattern. It has helped me not get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and have those snacks that keep putting on crazy weight on you. Therefore, it has helped me lose weight. I mean, I have lost some weight because of various things that I'm doing, various things that I'm doing. And I thought, well, the castor oil is great. But then I started reading about calendula, you guys. Started reading about calendula. Let me tell you, it castor oil does heal in more ways than we can imagine, Blacks. It really does. Black's Tropical Homesteading. Cooking at Pam's Place is in here. Hey, Cynthia Delot from the Netherlands. Marcia and Lois, I'm glad you're here. Let me just share a couple of things that's not Ann Dale's opinion. Now, I want to share with you why I started with calendula infused castor oil. Okay. My hands and feet have, or have had, psoriasis. I do have psoriatic arthritis, and that comes out not only in your joints and your body, but it also comes out of your skin because our skin is our biggest filter, right? So it has to come out. I've been using this calendula oil. I wish I could show you a before, but here is the after. You don't see any dry marks or blisters or cracking in my skin. This whole area right here in my skin was nothing but scales, and it was bleeding and cracking. Incredibly embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Luckily, it was my left hand, not my right hand. When I go to shake people's hands, I use my right hand. But still, I would have some people that would say, "What's that on your hand? Is that hurt?" Kind of like, "Can I catch it?" Which you cannot. You can't catch psoriasis. But my hand is clear, y'all. There's no scales, no open wounds. nothing like that. And so, of course, because of that, people noticed. And I had some requests. Thank you, Diana. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I appreciate that. And so I had people notice and they said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I have decided I cooked up some calendula and covered it with castor oil. So it's calendula infused castor oil." You about to make me cry, Miss Ann. You have psoriasis too? Christine, this is so good, honey. I've got a little package over there in the corner that just might have something coming your way. God is good. And these are all natural products because for years I have had, and I do still take a very minimal amount of steroids every day, but I've had to be on prednisone. I have had to be on infusions. I have had to be on shots. I have had to be, look, y'all, I've had so many pharmaceutical medications that I have taken that you can't even describe the allergic reaction because you fix something with all these pharmaceuticals and it affects something else. So you have to take medicine that affects something else, and that medicine affects something else. This calendula infused castor oil has really changed my life, and it's all natural and it's all good. Now, just because I mean, I want to talk to you. Ajax or Ivory soap at your home or other people's homes, I'm allergic to those. I don't use Ajax because I used to. Everybody used to use Ajax. Um, I don't use Ivory. I did as a kid because when I would go swimming in the lake at Lake Gaston, that was the soap that floated that you could have. And so you'd be able to swim out there on your raft. Yeah, these synthetics are simply hurting us all the time. They really, really are. But calendula, all right? Now, I got these facts out of this book. It's and if you want to order this book, you can too. And I'll tell you the process to make it. Um, I happen to have some that I have made because people want it. So I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. You have psoriatic arthritis, you stopped all the medications, and you're looking for a natural pathway. Christine, you and me, we got to talk. I mean, seriously, we have to chat because slowly but surely, now, as she is in her 50s, I'm in my 60s. So I have another 10 years on Christine. She's a prime example. It takes us a long time to get in this shape. The those of us that have these issues. If you have eczema, which my poor grandbabies, a lot of them are born with eczema. Oh, thank you. Get that thumbs up there. A lot of them been born with eczema. Several of my grandchildren are allergic to mosquito bites. Or, good gracious, you let a flea bite them and they swell up like a baseball bat. It's crazy. It's just nuts. But this is what calendula can do. It tells you how to identify it, and you can use it for skin diseases, cuts, rashes, wounds, burns, cold sores. Do you get cold sores? I get fever blisters every time I get sick. Herpes, chicken pox, and all sorts of irritations. Now, I shared some of this with my daughter, Sarah, and she has had some hormonal issues with her face as far as her skin goes, even on her back. And she uses it on her face every night. She is now, let's see, West will be turning 40 in November. Can you believe I'm the mother of a 40-year-old? I can't. I've never been the mother of a 40-year-old before, but here we go. So she's going to be 38 in January. She has the best skin now. It is calm and youthful. She also was born like her mother with thyroid issues, and she's used it on her eyebrows and her eyelashes. This is the calendula infused castor oil. She said, Mama, yeah, Lazy Days Ahead says, you look great for 75. See, I tell everybody I'm 75, so I look pretty good for 65. Excuse me. Is crazy. But calendula, basically, it's a chrysanthemum, but you do have to kind of grow a certain kind. And what I've done is outsource my calendula, but it's from a very reputable, really good company that I get that. It has anti-aging and collagen production. Calendula can soothe muscle spasms. How about them apples? So does castor oil. Now, castor oil, the reason why I use castor oil as the base of this oil is because it is one of the best oils that you can use to have it. It's one of the most penetratable, it penetrates your body and goes, you could put it on exactly where you need it to go, and it goes directly to that spot. Yeah, your oldest is 38, she could be 39. I'm telling you, G Mama, once they get older, you keep forgetting how old they are, but I know this one because it's a historic birthday coming up for my son. 40. I mean, he's a 40-year-old man. And guess what? I'm mighty proud of the man that he's become. He is an awesome husband, father, and provider. And I'm tickled to death for him. So, getting back, me and my squirreling, right? Thank you, Kathy and Patricia. I'm glad y'all are here. Calendula can help heal ulcers, wounds, and hemorrhoids. It helps with all sorts of things, with stomach and intestinal diseases. If you have some, allegedly, okay, so do your own research. Let me tell you, I am not a doctor. You need to consult your doctor. Your oldest turns 35 in February. See, Heidi, you're right there with me. So I I mean, I can only tell you how it's helped me, how it's helped others in our family, how if you, and I've got it right in the bathroom, right sitting on my bathroom sink to be able to help remind me, because when it comes to herbal medicines, you get better and then you forget to take it or forget to use it, because I can tell you when I stop using it, my psoriasis does come back. I mean, that's my case. That's just how mine is working. But um it is something that God made all this, and we can use those natural remedies. We don't have to, in all cases, we don't have to put those poisons in our system, because when you get your medication through pharmaceuticals, they have so many added things in there that we don't know. And what I've done is make castor oil infused with calendula, 2 items, all natural. So the calendula can also help with your immune system. I've been using it like crazy because I got all this stuff from all the little kids that I was around these recently. The lymphatic system, meaning it will help you so that your lymph nodes can calm down. In fact, I need to send Casey some from Ormsby Farms. He's having a little issue with something in his chest. His lymph nodes is swelling. With menstruation and PMS, because it is a calming effect. Improves oral health. Now, I don't know how you would do that without ingesting it, and I do not ingest it. Although you can use calendula in teas, lip balms, salves, all those things. The only way that I have happened to make it for me, for my consumption, and it takes about a week to make a batch, something like that, um, is to have the oils, the infused oils, castor oil along with calendula. It inhibits cancer. Calendula does. It has an anti-inflammatory properties which aid the body in fighting cancer, as well as irritations caused by cancer treatments. So if you know someone that's going through some cancer treatments, this might be an additional thing that could help them. It could help their skin because it dries your skin out so bad and you're so sick. And liver, gallbladder, and whole body detoxification. Now, this calendula with the castor oil helps you do your daily regimen in the restroom. It really does. So, since I have been on this, along with some wild yam cream that Black's Tropical Homestead has in her shop, wild yam cream has been amazing for me. And blackstropicalhomestead.com is where you need to go check that out. Trying to do less gluten. I'm not gluten free, but I'm aware of it. So I'm trying to use as little gluten as possible. But I've lost almost 10 pounds, y'all. 10 pounds for an old lady is a lot. It really is. It's a ton. I mean, it's like 20 pounds to somebody that's in their 20s. And that's the only thing I've done differently. I don't eat any less. I just eat cleaner. You know, I'm trying to stay away from the gluten, trying to eat cleaner. So these are the things that calendula can do for you. And this book is amazing. And what I do is I put calendula, fill up a jar with calendula, cover it in castor oil, cook it for about 3 days, let it sit out for a 4th day, and jar it up. And because I have had so many that have asked, and I personally have had such benefits because y'all, for a while, I wasn't able to wear shorts or a dress, or really, I was self conscious when I wore flip flops because my feet had psoriasis. The bottom of my shins on my legs. And they're still, I mean, my skin is still healing because it's just been a couple of months that I've been using. It is not medical advice. Absolutely. Do your own research, please. Hey, Miss Shirley. But between my family and my friends having such amazing benefits, thought maybe you might want some too. I could share some with you. So, yeah, hey, Crooked Peach. Hey, darling. So, I have made some jars. Now, it's very limited. I don't have a ton because I just make it myself, right? And I have this is a 2-ounce dropper. This is what I use when I put it on my hands, my legs, my feet. I've even started putting this in my belly button light and rubbing it on my liver. I bet you if I put it on my chest, it would probably help with this congestion as well, but I haven't tried that yet. So I have this, and then I've told y'all about the poor guys, the young people that came out to film a documentary here at the Land of Plenty on Opus solar generator and how important it was for us being in a storm area and how we could do things better having the solar generator. And the guy, what I was getting to was the cameraman. Okay, now, so we have a creek in our backyard. It had rained a bunch before they got here. Mosquitoes would pick you up and take you away. I mean, they were giant mosquitoes. And this poor boy from Sweden, and his director was from California, came out here in a little bit of a cooler day, and they wore shorts and a short t-shirt. His poor little skinny legs. Yeah, you can bathe in it, rub it all over. I'm gonna rub it all. I'm gonna rub this stuff all over everything. Yeah, I do have psoriasis, Crooked Peach. This has helped me so much. Now, I got to tell you, when I stop using it, it stops. So, this boy, his name is Ben. He's not a boy, he's a man, but he's younger than my son. So, I consider everybody that's less than 30 or 40 a kid. Um, I gave him one of these roll-ons because they were on the plane and they were trying that I knew they were going to have to fly all over the United States, and then he was going to have to fly internationally. So I gave him one of these little roll-ons, which you can carry around in your pocketbook, or you can carry on your suitcase, or just really in your carry-on bag. He rolled these on his mosquito bites. He never itched again. He said, "Man," when he came back the next day. Well, for one thing, he wore long pants the next day because he learned his lesson, but he didn't have any more itching. So anytime your kids have mosquito bites or any kind of skin irritation, a rash, any of those types of things, excuse me, you've used so much oil you had to include a dipstick in my mouth, just like your car, right? You're oiling up. Now, y'all, I don't take this internally. I do not, because you could. I mean, it's all healthy stuff. You could. It won't kill you. Not like motor oil, but I can't take the taste of castor oil. I mean, all of us that have any age can remember our mothers telling us, "Up, you got a cough. Up, you haven't been to the bathroom in 2 days. Up, you're not eating properly. Here, open up." That stuff was so nasty. Oh my gosh, I can still remember it. So gross. So, because I've had so many requests, I've made a few other things, but I'm really just wanting to share with you today what I have made. And this is calendula infused castor oil, and it's like a topical antibiotic. See, I don't have anything fancy. I hand wrote these notes, these labels on here. I hand poured everything into all these jars. Hey, Rachel, it does. It works, Mary Jo. It works on fire ant bites. Mm-hmm. It does. It works great on any kind of insect bites. It's soothing to your skin. It it's just it's been so awesome as far as being able to heal. I'm telling you, my psoriasis on my hands were so bad that in the middle of the night, I would get up and get a steel brush and scrape my hands because it was this mad, awful itch. And yes, it would crack, and yes, it would bleed, but I didn't care. Emily, fibromyalgia, always in terrible pain. I bet this would help. It, you got to talk to your doctor, but it can't hurt. It wouldn't hurt you. So I am selling it. Healing yourself with these natural products is the best, and how God intended us to live. Oh, thank you. Black Tropical says she's happy we're offering y'all this urge. The itching and burning of psoriasis is incredibly difficult to describe. It absolutely is beyond description. With my mother, it was cod liver oil. My brother loved it. I couldn't even stand the smell. Oh gosh, that's gross. So I did make a separate email. If you would like some, it's very limited. I just ordered some bottles and I've been handing them out hand over fist to my family and friends and visitors and guests that came to my house. But uh-oh, I'm trying to get some connection back on Facebook right before I talk about these things. My internet has gone out. Has my internet gone out on YouTube as well? There we go. I'm back. It took a second. It just took a second. So I've made up a new email. If you're interested, this size, because it cost me for the bottles and the oil and the calendula and the cooking and the so forth and the packaging. Okay, good. All good. Thank you. Thank you. But thank you, Pam. Thank you. Thank you, Black's Tropical. I appreciate cooking at Pam's place and Black's Tropical, two of my besties. This is $25, but it includes shipping. $25 includes shipping. The roll on is $15, and that includes shipping. Shipping will cost me anywhere between $6 and $8 a package. So I have the calendula. This is the dropper bottle for 25, and the small bottle is 15. And the only way that I can keep up with whomever would like to get it is through email, y'all, because instant messaging and Instagram messaging and on these comments and all these kinds of things is terrible. And I just can't keep up with it. It doesn't, but an email has a time and a date stamp. Now, the email that I have made is Land of Plenty Products, Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. So if you want to try it or anything like that, the only way that I can keep up with whomever is ordering it is through my email, Land of Plenty Products, all lowercase. I was just going to do Land of Plenty, but that was taken and they had all kinds of numbers behind it and funky things. So Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com is the way to do it. Well, thank you, Jesse, for doing that on Facebook and Black's Tropical and Jesse putting it on YouTube. That's so awesome. But today, there's a special today. All right, both of these together because I take both of them with me. But this I keep in my pocketbook because you never know when you're going to get a bug bite or your hands get dry. A lot of people get ashy, those kinds of things. This helps so much with the castor oil and the calendula. I'm going to give a special. Both together are $40. But if you order both of them, because I can put both of them in the same package and I won't have to pay for shipping of two separate packages, I'm going to give $5 off. So for $35, you can have both. And y'all, I don't want to peddle products. I'm telling you, I called my friends and I said, oh my gosh, I know people have asked for this. I know they want it. And I can't afford to give it to everyone. I mean, that pays for the product. And hey, Blacks, it pays for the product and it pays for shipping. It, trust me, it in no way pays for the labor that goes involved in trying to get that oil in those little bitty bottles. But wait, yes, Jesse says you can get both bottles for $35. Yep, $25 for the large and $15 for the small. That includes shipping. And the way to get it, if you would like, only if you would like, is to email me land, there's that, Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. So, y'all, I just wanted to, lots of love in a bottle, healing yourself naturally. That's right. Please give the Gmail again. Land of Plenty Products. Products. Land of Plenty Products. Oh my gosh. I just got my first email. Somebody's ordered them. Y'all, I don't have a lot. And so, I mean, I've got like, I have some, but I don't have a ton. And so if you, oh, Rebecca, you sent me an email. That's an awesome investment knowing that it was made with love. It truly was made with love because, y'all, I was desperate. And you have, oh my gosh, you have steroid creams, you have steroid pills, you have all these other things that are going on as far as pharmaceuticals to try to treat you. And then you're stuck. You have to continue to purchase that medication. And unfortunately, our bodies get used to it, and you have to go up and up and up, and then eventually it stops working altogether. But so far for me, for about 3 months now, I've been using my my homemade look at my homemade labels, y'all. It says calendula infused castor oil, a topical antibiotic. Same thing for this. I'm not fancy. I don't have any of those things. Can the mod pin the product info to the top? Hmm. Jesse, he would have to do that. I can do that after the live, Miss Pam. I absolutely can do that after the live. I have some and can always make more. God's going to bless you for helping his precious children. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. And yeah, I mean, I absolutely will make more. And depending on how many orders come in today or the next couple of days, I've got a batch in the crock pot right now. It just takes a minute. And so I would continue to do. You know what, Rachel? It does help with arthritis pain, but oh, we need to talk because I have a little something that might make better. You have to do it on my phone. Well, I'm on Facebook on my phone right now, sweetheart. Special today, but wait, $35 for both. It does help because of the castor oil in it. It absolutely helps with arthritis pain. And I got to share something else. And I hesitate to share this because I'm not sure I want my doctor or my family to know. All right, so today I was supposed to have an appointment at rheumatologist down in Wilmington, which is about 3 hours away. But I had a cough, and they have so many immune suppressant patients in there, you cannot walk in with a sneeze or a cough. Good gracious, if you sneeze at the door, they're handing you a mask, spraying you down with antiseptic and saying, "Come back next week." But I'm not panicked because I get my medication when I go to the doctor's office. I told y'all that shot that I was taking is $3,200 a month copay. Let that sink in for a second. $3,200 a month copay. So, yeah, you can order from Land of Plenty Products at Gmail, and it's both on Facebook and YouTube. It's a blessing, though. You could skip this appointment and see, had it been before I was trying all of God's creations, I would have been panicking, really panicking, because I can tell about a week before I'm supposed to take it again, my body starts breaking down and I start hurting again. I start having troubles. But guess what? Since I've been using this, and I have to say, blackstropical.com, their wild yam cream, I'm fine. I mean, I'm good. Before, this is a full coffee cup. I would have to pick it up with both hands very carefully, and it still hurt so badly. Look at here, y'all. I can do all this kind of stuff. I can pick up things. I can bend over. I can button the buttons of my pants without pain. Now, y'all, that's selling some secrets, right? So I'm not panicked. I'm not worried about it. And quite frankly, since I had to postpone today, they can't see me for another till like November 14th. And I'm not in a panic because I know that I have God's medication to be able to help me. It has made that much of a difference in my life. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you. God is good, Thomas. God is good. And I knew I could tell. Thank you, Jesse, for I know $3,200 a month. Who can afford that? And Jesse for dropping Black's Tropical Homestead. That's so amazing. So we got this, soul sister. That's right. We got this. So I just I was so nervous to come. I don't know why I was so nervous. I'm never really nervous going live anymore because I'm just talking to my friends. I'm talking to family and friends. And yep, without my infused oil, I can't move. I understand, Lori, but I I wish I could give it to you all. I wish I could send it out free to everyone. But with shipping and the bottles and the labels and the products and all that stuff, I worked it out as least expensive as I could because I get the top quality cold pressed castor oil, and it's Hexon free or something like that. So I get the top products that I can. So it's a little bit, you know. Anyway, I don't know why I was nervous, but this is $25 and this is $15, which equals up to $40. But if you order both, the travel size, Thomas, yep, you just email me to buy it. And the only way that I can take medication is up medication, monetization is through PayPal. And I'll share my PayPal link as well, but we can converse through email. And the email is Land of Plenty Products, Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. You email me, I'll give you my PayPal link, and then I've already got the envelopes all ready to go, y'all. Got them ready to go just to put your name on it. Special for today. Yes, the $35 you can get both bottles today. That's right. And for the first 25 people that order, I'm going to send a special little prize in your package. Just a special little something that I'm giving away. Just a little sweet little giveaway. All natural works. You definitely need to get back to it yourself, Nancy. And that's true. We all do. Um, this has helped with, like I said, calendula helps with immune system support. Well, this is for castor oil. Castor oil also helps with your immune system. But let's see, where's my book? I've closed it, of course, but I have the page marked because I'm using it so much. Yep, just order from Miss Ann at Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. I have PayPal. I do have Cash App, but I would prefer to use PayPal to begin with. And it talks about skin diseases, cuts, rashes, wounds, burns, cold sores, herpes, chicken pox, anti aging, soothes muscle spasms. So, not only does the castor oil soothe the muscle spasms, so do the calendula. And it helps because there's been some people that came in late. It helps heal ulcers and wounds and hemorrhoids. Let's just talk like it is. Stomach and intestinal diseases, immune system and lymphatic system, menstruation and PMS. It does say oral health, but I don't take it inside my mouth, so I don't know how that would help unless you made a pack. You can make a pack and put it on your jaw. That might help your oral health if you've got bad things going on. You're lurking, Hunter Game. That's perfectly fine. Hello, Evelyn Newman. Jesse, you're so precious going in Facebook as well. I want to thank all of my moderators. Of course, G Mama Grows. Black's Tropical Homestead has been very influential in me offering to sell this to you because I had a whole bunch of no's. And every time I had a no, she said, I can do it. I would say, "Well, the envelopes cost, $1.25 a piece. I can't afford to do that." "Here's some you can order. Here's the link." "Well, I have to handwrite my labels." People don't care. They wanna get your product. They wanna know. They want to help themselves, and I thought that was wonderful. I brainstormed with Miss Pam, cooking at Pam's place yesterday. She's going, "Okay, you can do this and this and this because Anne, you're doing a service for others. This ain't about you, kid. This is about everybody else and sharing the knowledge that you have learned through God's projects. God put all this on the earth, and we're using these natural ingredients just how He wants us to. They're put here so we can heal ourselves." So, and then I contacted Jesse and Lisa, my sweet they said, "There's absolutely no reason in the world why you should be selfish and not share with your people." I said, "But I wanna send it everybody free. I don't want anybody to pay for that." And let's get real. You can't afford all that stuff for free, but you can afford to help people. Jesse says the moral of the story is that negativity is not allowed around Black's Tropical. She was the funniest thing. I even told Worth, I was talking to him and said, "Well, every no I had, she had a yes." So that's great, Lori. Thank you. Going to order when you get paid. That's wonderful because I'm going to continue to do that. Thank you, Vicky. I have some other things that I have also used a lot, but I was so nervous about sharing this with y'all. I didn't want to get confused. Not that I'm not confused. I walk around in a state of confusion. However, castor oil helps to clear brain fog. I couldn't even say it. Castor oil does help with brain fog. Calendula helps with all these other things that are going on that I've told you before. So I'm going to get off of here. Oh, there's another email. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to need your full address. I will contact you back today, Lord willing, and then we will talk about payment. Because I'm new to all this. I don't know how to do it. Only thing I know is to tell you to PayPal me, or um, we also have Zelle. There's a Zelle way of doing it. If you use Zelle, um, Lisa from Lady Days Ahead has offered to use her Zelle for me because I'm so new to this, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing except for I know that this works and I know that can help. So if it can help you, why not? Why not share it? You love Zelle, Lori? Well, Lisa from Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead has offered that sweet woman, as if she doesn't have enough to do, has offered to let people pay through Zelle to her and then she'll PayPal me. And I do have Cash App. So, yep. Okay. So Jesse's putting it in the chat, Zelle Lisa Leos with the number if you want the oil. Let's see if I can put that up there for the Facebook people. Well, you can't see it on Facebook. Maybe he'll put it. Um, excuse me. That cough is better, y'all. But you know how coughs go. They stay around forever. I got all three. So you're covered. Cool, 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 Lori. That's awesome. You got all three of those. All right, y'all. I have been on here almost 50 minutes. I'm the 30-minute girl. Oh, again, I'm just sharing with you what has helped me and other people. Miss Pam, Cherie Black from from Cooking at Pam's Place, Cherie from Black's Tropical, and Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead have all told me separately. They don't know that they've told me, and it's not all about you. You need to share what has helped you. And maybe you can help others through God's grace and God's products. So we're going to end like we normally do. I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. Let's see if we can make our futures better together. So, Land of Plenty Products at gmail.com. Love you all. I'll talk to you soon. You guys take care. And I I know that things this can help, right? It can help. All right. Love you. Bye now. I'm going to end on two different devices. Bye. Love you.